Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. I'm Clara Sabrina Olia from MARDHIKA Vocational High School. I'm being the first speaker of this debate competition. Before we study, let's start. Honorable adjudicator, worthy opponents, and fellow debaters. Today, we stand here before you to urge in favor of the motion. This House believes that environmental movement should launch violent campaigns against major polluting companies. Before we process, let us be clear. We are not advocating for chaos or random acts of violence. What we are discussing is the need of urgent, uncompromising action in response to the unprecedented destruction of our planet and especially for our nation. And the evidence before us is overwhelming. It talks about its deforestation, marine pollution, river pollution, and the last one is forest fire. All driven by the greed of major corporations that prioritize profit over the health of our planet and the survival of future generations. For decades, environmentalists have engaged in peaceful protest, petition, and negotiation. Yet, time and time again, these actions have been ignored by the corporation, by that company. We are more concerned with their financial interests than the well-being of our ecosystem or this livelihood of millions of people on this world, and especially against for this nation. We are left with this harsh reality. Peaceful means have proven insufficient. Consider the ongoing deforestation of Indonesia, rainforests for palm oil plantation, despite continued protests, the destruction continue, displacing community, driving species to extinction, and contributing to global climate change. Or take to the oil spills in the Gulf of Mexico, which continue to devastate the marine life, even as the responsibility complaints even through accountability. These are not just isolated incidents. These are part of a systematic pattern of exploitation that has been allowed to thrive for far too long. In the face of this, the question must be asked for ourselves first. How much more distraction must we endure before drastic action is taken? Or maybe when peaceful campaigns fail to achieve the desired outcomes? When corporations continue to operate with impunity? How else can we draw attention to this crisis? Our argument is that nonviolent methods have been exhausted. If cooperation will not listen to the reason and will not change their way despite laws of regulation and continue to harm the very earth this sustains us, then perhaps it's time to escalate the fight. While the idea of violence campaigns might seem extreme, we must ask ourselves, what is more extreme? What is more extreme? The irreversible harm being done to our ecosystem, to our health, and to the future of our planet, or the target strategy used or forced to disrupt those causing that harm. We are not asking for indiscriminate violence, but rather disruptive, targeted action against those responsibility for the worst environmental abuse. Only then can we hope to force this corporation to recognize their responsibility and most importantly to change their behavior. In conclusion, the time for peaceful protests alone has passed. As the planet continues to burn, drown, and suffocate, we must consider whether it's normally just fightable to engage in any means necessary to protect the only home we have. That's why we are on the government side. For the specific point to make you believe why we're standing here, the government side will be explained by the second speaker. Thank you.